would sing, thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. There's a roof.
Beautiful. Guys, for today's video, this is our very special day. We're having our graduation. And of course, these are my friends, guys. You're on YouTube! No. It's once in a while.
This is yours. Okay, so did you notice?
Now.
So what they'll do is they'll call us up on stage and we'll stand there on stage.
Congratulations!
Stay on stage.
I'm good.
It's good. How's work?
Good, but
Okay, so
I don't want to mention anymore.
that's it. It's good.
Yeah, good.
The only issue was I'm way too nice.
That's
I couldn't have something about 1 or 2.
how is Maurice? Maurice is at who's your residence?
Don.
Don.
He's good. He's good.
He's good.
He's great.
Yeah, he's nice, but declining.
Yeah.
He's really nice.
Stop up. Maybe I'll
You're on YouTube. Say hi. Yes. Do you know that I have YouTube channel?
No.
Say hi.
Hi everyone.
Miss Anwood 56.
Oh wow.
You can see it. Say hi. You're on YouTube.
When you go here to my car, I ride around with
Oh, that headpiece though.
She looks beautiful. Why you don't have that one? I know they are Kiribati. That's why they have that. She's beautiful. She is beautiful.
Oh yeah, she is.
I say that about you too. My picture in my family.
What is your daughter? Why don't
She's at home, Bubba's sick. Yeah. And she's having breakfast.
okay.
My daughter.
Yeah, supposed to be she should be here because
It's all perfect stuff about it.
anyway you can get the certificate.
Yeah.
So beautiful. You come, oh, girly girl. You look so beautiful. Your triplets will be so happy for you. Yeah.
Nice to see you. Yeah. Good. Trying to be good. Guys, we're very busy.
Pardon? Oh, am I? Yeah. No lavanya? Should I go do it now? You can just put it under the chair that you were sitting in. Oh, yeah. Okay. Just get everyone. Hi. maybe just a love you. You too.
Everybody looks gorgeous. Hi, Ian. Hi. Mwah. Go and say hello to them.
So, and these are nieces.
Hello, how are you?
We're very busy, guys.
So you should be you, Lavinia, Ava. She's in my seat. Okay, cool. She is. So you're first here. So you stay next to Brooke.
Later, I'll take picture.
Can you put on the YouTube?
So what? You're beautiful. Guys, she's my friend, and now I miss her so much.
I miss you so much. I miss you too.
Were you been able to finish level?
Maybe next year because see the problem. My husband was working on the ship, and I look after my
I
kids.
quit because the company asked me to choose if I need to continue level 4. I need to quit at work.
Oh, at work.
But they will give me the level 4. It's good. If you work at Access, they will give you level 4.
Oh, they'll give you level 4.
They will give you level 4.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's good. You can ask.
Is it health and well-being or is it just in general? Oh, is it health?
Because I told them I'm enrolled level 4, but they asked me to quit. And they said, no worries, we can give you that one.
Yeah. That's good, thank you.
Oh, that's nice, Candice. I miss that. I miss.
I know I miss it a lot.
I don't want to cry.
It's okay. You deserve it. Quiet. Let's take everyone.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. Thank you for Yes, sir. This way we're going.
The lobby is needing to use the bathroom, please feel free to go there. Also, there's no smoking or vaping on this premises. It is the premises of the Ministry of Education and there is no facility for that. If you need to cross the road. Secondly, at the end of the day, we're actually heading across to the club rooms for our refreshments. And I'd just like to invite you to be very cautious in crossing the road and giving help and assistance to others who might need help when crossing the road. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the graduation of our classes and our cohorts 2022. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you on behalf of the board, on behalf of our Chief Executive Officer and staff, that you have come to be with your family, with your friends, to acknowledge this great feat for them, and for a lot of them, it's going to be a new opening and a new doorway for them to walk through. So welcome, welcome. I'd like to invite now Bella Ansell, our Chairman of the Board, Chairperson of the Board, to come and give him the welcome. Your leader, Bella.
Talawalava. Malore Yora Tato, and I am Bella. And a warm welcome, of course, to everybody who has come today to celebrate the success of our graduates. It's an honour for me to welcome you, and it's wonderful to be back here in this folly, I'm going to say, because it's been 3 years since we've had a full graduation ceremony. So wonderful to see all these eager and keen faces. HLC and Life to the Max is an organisation that thrives and is proud of its presence in our community. We would like to think that we provide knowledge and skills and that we tap into this wonderful potential. This part of the room, but it doesn't exclude that part of the room. This wonderful potential we have here in our region. This year has been a reasonably challenging year for us. However, we have faced it head on. There have been the challenges that we've needed to overcome because of changes that were possibly outside of our control. We look forward to a very strong future next year and to some creative accounting. You can laugh at that. But before I go on, I would like to say Patrick Rinnell, who is our CEO, has asked me to apologise for his absence today. It would be hard for any of us to believe that Patrick wasn't able to make it, and I know how disappointed he will be feeling at this time. But I would like to take the opportunity to thank Patrick and his team, his very capable and creative team, for the environment that they create at HLC. Students that I have talked to have said to me, you know, we feel so welcomed, we feel included, we feel accepted, and while some of us might be a little bit different, our tutors go out of the way. It's their care, it's their concern that gives us great confidence. And I think when people are feeling confident and feeling comfortable, they're more likely to learn and to succeed. So to all of the staff at HLC, thank you so much for all of the work that you've done. And I think just recently one of the students described it as going beyond the call of duty. So well done and congratulations. I'd also like to, you're probably wondering who these folk are up here. We've put them up in front of you so you can see them. They're very rarely seen. They come and go late at night after meeting. But effectively, our board and of course our mayor and the CEO of the council and the management team, but in particular I'd like to thank the board because we have this very diverse, very capable board that certainly has made my job a lot easier. And it's really, I don't know if people realise, but our board is volunteer, so all the work that they do is done on a voluntary basis. So thanks, Rob. And now to the reason for the season, the graduates. Congratulations. You're awesome, you're successful, you're stunning, you're outstanding. I don't know what the modern terms for those things are. I asked my niece yesterday and she couldn't come up with anything, so I thought I'd stick with my words. But I know that it's taken a lot of hard work and a lot of effort. It's also taken courage, and I know at times possibly you would have had those moments where you just wanted to give up, but you stayed with it, and that's why you're here today. I remember a tutor saying to me that education without action was boring. And I thought about that, but education without action is boring. And I thought, yes, you're absolutely right. And so I think one of the things is now that you've completed, you have the opportunity to go out into that big wide world and to make a difference. Sometimes things are going to go bump in the night, sometimes we're not going to get it right. However, that provides you with an opportunity to learn and to go again. So for now, can we sit back, relax and enjoy the proceedings? We're about to make some memories that will stay with you for the rest of your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Bella. I really appreciate those words of encouragement for all of us. For all of us who have actually been here, who assisted in some part to help move people onto their next space. I'd like to introduce our speaker. Our speaker today comes as really an old ort of living. She came, she rose, she went, come back. We're so fortunate that we have our speaker, Monique Davidson, she's actually quite a compelling speaker. And then in actual fact, she'll talk about the power of self-belief. She'll also talk about the importance of taking advantage of every opportunity. I'd love to invite Monique Davidson to stand.
Ina mana, ina reo, ina karangatanga a tūna koutou katoa. Ko tanroa te maunga, ko hoki o te awa, whena hau te o Monique Davidson, tukuna noa, ko koro whenua a hau. E te mea tuatahi, ka tuku mihi hoki ki ngā tangata o Moipoko, ngā tangata whenua hoki o te tahi whenua o horo whenua, kei te mihi, kei te mihi, kei te mihi. Ka tuku mihi ki ngā tangata o te whenua nei, ngā te raukawa ki te tonga, kei te mihi, kei te mihi, kei te mihi. Ngā mihi e koutou katoa. Can I firstly acknowledge His Worship the Mayor, my boss, Board Chair Bella, board members of HLC, and particularly acknowledging Councillor Grimstone. Chief Executive.
Wahine ma,
recently I was in Wellington at a dinner with colleagues. We had a beautiful waitress, her name was Greer, and I watched Greer as she served us with such kindness and empathy, and she had this little sparkle in her eye that said, I'm going to make a difference in the world. What Greer didn't know was that there was a defining moment just around the corner, because I happened to ask Greer what her name was, what she was doing in Wellington, and it turns out that Greer was just finishing her tertiary education, and she was looking for her next job. Greer had completed a degree in HR and psychology, and I just happened to be sitting next door to my colleague, the Chief Executive of Wellington City Council. Greer took her business card that night, and Greer will begin her career in local government next year, all because we didn't know her credentials, we didn't know what she'd studied, didn't matter what she'd studied. What actually mattered more is she had a sparkle in her eye that said, I'm going to make a difference in the world. All across Asia, elephants are used for manual labour. And when an elephant is small and weighs approximately 200 pounds, it's securely tied with a heavy-duty rope. Now, in between the jobs, the elephant obviously tries to break through these limitations. The calf whines, it tugs, and it even tries to chew the rope, but it's unable to break free. Finally, those elephants give up, and they accept their circumstances. The elephant believes there's absolutely no chance to free himself and overcome his limitations. And so in doing so, he misses out on his defining moment. And so a defining moment is the exact moment that one of us, any of you, believe in yourself and believe that you can do something. They accept that there's a different path for them, regardless of whether they see it or not. But because the brain accepts that repetition of thought, and that when we keep telling ourselves we can't do something, just like the elephant, the rope reigns sovereign, not only in that elephant's immediate environment, but in its mind as well. And so with this belief deeply embedded in the elephant's mind, the elephant's handler comes up with an ingenious idea to permanently disempower the elephant. He realises that all he needs to do is tie this 4-ton animal up with extremely small ropes, and he will remain tied up. You see, in the elephant's mind, any size rope would keep him securely confined. And so what's my message to you? Don't act like an elephant. Size up and break through those confining ropes that might be in your mind. When you're faced with change your perspective. When you're overwhelmed and there's something new, change your view. Use positive thinking, family and whānau around you, to avoid limitations, because nothing is impossible if you put your mind to it. Your future's created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Take pride in how far you have come and have faith in how far you can go. And so to finish,
Presentation and participation certificates to the following people for the New Zealand certificate in food and beverage level 3. Also for New Zealand certificate in food and beverage service level 4. First recipient is Lee. I'd like to invite Mark and Lee to come. Sophia Shelley. And Tiffany. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the graduates for New Zealand Certificate in Food and Beverage Service Levels 3 and 4. to now invite the tutors Jennifer Brody and Maddie Jones, please to the board. And also our trust member, Gary Good, if you'd like to participate in this presentation.
Can I ask a favor if I go up? This is being viewed later.
Yeah, like.
Because I am a blogger.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the presentation for the New Zealand Certificate in Foundation Skills Level 1 and Level 2. Our first recipient for today is Alexander Andrew. Ethan Armstrong. Hayden Holland. Isabella Tahiri Mota. Serena Frost. The next certificate is the Certificate New Zealand Certificate of Foundation Skills Level 2. And the first recipient is Tristan. Also received the New Zealand Certificate of Foundation Skills 1 and Level 2. Ada Hubbard. Manaya Rangimadi Leveti. Sky McMillan. Tegan Taylor. And Tyler Kenton Hedge. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to also announce names of people who aren't here today but have done the hard work. That's Jay Rustinson, Kiara J.D. Vahama, Mia Fillon, and Paige McAdam and Simon. Can we please have a big round of applause? Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the New Zealand Certificate in Foundation Skills 1 and Level 2. Thank you so much. I'd like to invite our tutors, Kim Tasker and Swan Anderson, to the stage, please, as well as our board chairperson, Bella Anson, to present these awards. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you from our Kapiti campus for the New Zealand Certificate in Health and Wellbeing Support Level 3. And our first candidate today is Claire Reed. Mark Rupata. Viviana Wood. Brooke Thorne. Leatake Venezia. Tenia Omango. The following are our candidates receiving today: New Zealand Certificate in Health and Wellbeing Support Level 3 and New Zealand Certificate in Health and Wellbeing Advanced Support Level 4. Our first recipient today is Angela Thompson. Barty Taylor. Jolene Dinsdale. Raquel Kellingson. Rita Matayo. Shaniqua Savage. Teresa Lee. Arwa Daly. Lavinia Shah. Felina Mahui. Celestetina. New Zealand Certificate in Health and Wellbeing Support Level 3, New Zealand Certificate in Health and Wellbeing Advanced Support Level 4. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Doreen or Aldrich to the stage, as well as Grant Conlon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this morning we'll be presenting the certificate in hospitality level 2. Our first recipient is Amber Casey. Andy Finley.
My husband is at the back.
Chloe Brennan. Emma Santana. Hayden Hickey.
Congratulations, James.
Jay Jamal Daly. JJ Lake. Maya Hendry. Savannah Gray. Nakita Henson here. Shakara Gideon. And Sami Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to also acknowledge those who were not able to come today. Ebony Jenkins, Jerome Ashore, Marina Horsfield, Phoebe Nelson, Phoenix McGregor, Rebecca Elliott, and Zara Mayman. Can we please have a big round of applause for the graduates? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite our tutor Sarah Hine on the front. She disappears at the door. And also our board member,
You too, my
Selena.
darling. You too. What are you doing? You keep doing that. Watch my. I can't be down at reach. I can't be down at reach.
Love you, Sarah.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first recipient for today is Lisa Jackson. Jacob Koipa. Oda May Topia. Tobias Chapman. And Cassie Wan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our graduates this year for Life Skills program. The certificate in the New Zealand Certificate in Business Administration and Technology. I'd like to invite Joe Robinson and Justine Street. Thank you. And the first graduate today is Elaine Prevenson. Ladies and gentlemen, Elaine.
No, what I mean for us to know that it's really organized. It's been a little bit supposedly they should get names, right? So that when they pick it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next presentation will be for the New Zealand Certificate in Security Level 3. I'd like to invite our tutor Steve Martina to present the certificates. Ladies and gentlemen, our first recipient will be Jacques van Bloggerenberg. Jaden Campbell. Leslie Gray. Gary Tiotil. And Jordan. Now we've come to a very important part of an opportunity that was given to Life to the Next and Horowhenua Learning Centre, and that's the ability to be able to give scholarships for people who are moving on to other positions or other training. Today we have two that we actually are going to present today. The Going Places Scholarship is open to any Horowhenua Learning Centre or Life to the Max student who has the ambition and ability to continue their tertiary study. Congratulations to the 2022 recipients. Our first recipient has joined us in semester 2 this year, having come from Australia, where he had studied and worked previously in the security industry. He has also excelled this year in completing the New Zealand Certificate in Security Level 3. While he was with us, he has gained further experience working within the industry, having just finished working at the Guns N' Roses concert. While maintaining his studies, he played for Horowhenua Heartland Rugby Club, which is one of his passions. He is looking at continuing to further his education with us next year in the New Zealand Certificate in Security Level 4. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present you first scholarship to Jordan. This year, we'd like to acknowledge a person who has come and completed the New Zealand Certificate in Security, Level 3, and gained a certificate of approval from the Department of Justice, which gave him the opportunity to apply full-on hands-on experience in the industry. He is looking at continuing to further his education with us next year in the New Zealand Certificate in Security Level 4. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Buddy Tilton. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now I need to hand this moment. We have a moment here, and I understand that someone from the board wants to speak.
I was going to say, Raymond, I know this may or may not be a surprise, but we would like to acknowledge the amazing work that you've done in both HRC and for our community. And so I'm going to hand over to Selena McGregor, who's going to share a few words first.
Mauri ora ki te whare. It is my privilege to give you a few memories of my experience, my journey with one of our taonga in our community and also from HRC. I've known Raymond Kaiki for at least 25 years. Raymond has touched our whānau. We celebrated one of our auntie's 60th birthday, and we asked Raymond to awhi, come and and teach us some haka. And we did really good, and our whānau are very grateful for that. Raymond had also, in that same whānau, had taught my whānau reo, te reo with
Hi guys, wait for the second part of our graduation day and the refreshment part of our video. This is Anwood saying thank you. Thank you for all the support you've given to Miss Anwood 56. And watch for the second part of my graduation day. God bless us all.